village in Nawab district, Morobe province. I am an agri-business entrepreneur. I went into agri-business because my grandfather and my father had dreams of owning a cocoa plantation. The idea rubbed on me. I wanted to be instrumental in bringing up this dream into a reality. Once I built my fermentary for cacao and I started the business of buying and fermenting cocoa beans. I started to do research on cocoa and its byproducts. The more research I did on cocoa, I was amazed to find that cocoa could be processed at a village level. The downstream processing of cocoa allowed people from the village, especially the cocoa farmers, can help him all producing powder and processing cocoa into chocolate or even making cocoa tea, cocoa liquor and cocoa wine. I got plenty good benefits too, bro. Just all byproducts, bro. Cocoa too and stuff. Um, Actually, I don't have a cocoa plantation. When I was a boy, my father planted 1,000 cocoa trees, and it wasn't until I built my own fermentary that me realized the demand for the cacao to expand the cacao. Since then, it has given me to expand 4,000 cocoa trees, 3 to 4,000 being planted. I will plant more in the future as the need to increase my cocoa production expands. Actually, I didn't get any assistance or support from any organizations or any SME funding or bank loans to assist me in expanding my cocoa block. I saw the opportunity in this venture and I used my own resources and finances to expand. Even the research and experimental process using village method to process cacao into byproducts and semi-complete products was all at my own initiative. Initiative. So we have produced cocoa powder and cocoa liquor, which is dark chocolate, milk chocolate, cocoa tea, which is not an ordinary tea, by the way. It's herbal tea, and lately we have been making ice cream. This production is all being carried out in my own backyard. Yes, Papua New Guinea is a very challenging place to do business. In agribusiness, the challenges are big. Venturing into cocoa business has its own hurdles. For example, my village Bukawa lacks of basic infrastructure services like bridges and roads that can link easily to town. Now I'm not at now because Mipla Bahat struggle at lo karimo salim lo Mipla kam salim lo all buyers. Yeah, it's a struggle for cocoa farmers and cocoa buyers every day to bring cocoas to market in town. I am a cocoa buyer and I struggle to travel to places that have no basic infrastructure. In place is quite difficult. I travel there and buy cacao from the villages because they are unable to bring the cocoa beans themselves to town. Secondly, Eggmark and Outspan are based in Leh. They only buy dry beans. Fermentary owners always take the Mipla fermentary owner Mipla sa big restraight. And even the profits too, Mipla no sa walking big money. We try our best to buy wet beans from cocoa farmers in the villages and also help them gimliglig 1 kina 2 kina go back lol. So places with fermentaries are lucky as farmers are able to sell their cocoa. Otherwise, most plenty of cocoa farmers are all unable, not able to sell their cocoa as wet beans. The market for cocoa bean is a big problem in the country. Why me talk? It's a big problem because most rural places don't have the basic infrastructure to access markets. Cocoa farmers find it difficult to bring their cocoa to town or to ferment trees or even to cocoa buyers. Also, the process of processing wet beans into dry beans needs a lot of technical skills and method and process for working dry bean. Most cocoa farmers lack this knowledge to empower them, thus they find it difficult to sell their wet bean. Most cocoa farmers sell wet beans na all difficulties they face to bring these beans to town is quite challenging and big the challenge trade law all Turangol farmers. The problem for village farmers is they have cacao wet beans but all nuka haplog nuka market to selling wet bean lol. So this is not motivating. So most just simple give up also less na ono sa mo busy the work cacao. My short-term goal is to focus on reaching out to cocoa farmers who live in rural areas who don't have access to market for wet beans. Uh, Village farmers want also like easy access lo selling wet bean lol so therefore I would like to shift my focus onto the needs of the rural cocoa farmers who are unable to this. So I'm looking into methods and best practice on how we can help him all this law rural farmers law um, buy or wet beans law all. I currently use my own vehicle to travel to rural villages and buy wet beans directly from the farmers. I am able to buy wet beans from cocoa farmers in the village in the villages who are unable to access fermentation cocoa buyers. So aim blomi ang se mitageti mo the most remote na rural hub we noga market na noga fermentary na hard lo sa salim or wet bean dolem misa focus lo make sure we must go na buy mo isla bean lol time season lo cacao and come heavy.